Engane iyo niko bono mujumbe bwense moye bunge ya Kiharu Mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro kagokwana nabalikia mang'ana kurwa service yae niko nere harure ebirengere byae na goteba asikeribu na Eserekari ya Kenya nero ere nemirobirio yokugora amabuta ye petrol kurwa isiko yense igokogania NKOROO serikali iyo hebweke emirobirio yogochia kwene kiabuna AMAGORI tari gochiko kina igentokira chie komokongera omwananchi kawaida.
CEO and the Kenya pipeline and the PS for energy, and especially the petroleum part. It has very little to do with the welfare of Kenyans. It has everything to do with wamekula chakula ya mzee. And Kenyans need to know this clearly so that we remove the veil out of whatever it is happening in our fuel sector. The second thing is that, as Kenyans are aware, there is a program called G2G. G2G is basically a business, and it has been since it started. And it is a business entrenched in patronage. It is a business done by the same people in government. And that is why you realize the same company handling G2G, 75% of the fuel that comes into Kenya. It is the same company that is dealing with exploiting our Turkana oil. It is not a coincidence. It is because G2G, the way it was fashioned, is a cabal of patronage. And it has percolated from downstream to midstream to upstream now. And that is why it is the same people who are exploiting our fuel resources in Turkana, and of course, by taking advantage of our country and by misusing power. It is very insensitive that when other countries are dealing on how to alleviate the matter and to deal with the issue of fuel supplies and prices to benefit their citizens, that in Kenya, the leadership is taking this crisis as a way of entrenching their same personal interests in the fuel sector. As I said when I was starting, the people who are arrested has nothing to do with Kenyans, normal Kenyans. They have everything to do with doing a business that is a domain of the people higher than them in the pecking order of the executive.